We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Cincinnati Reds and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phils attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Standing in, number 4. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy, it's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans, without question. That's exactly what this team's doing.
And it's 1-2. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. Fastball well outside. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. On deck, Mike Moustakas. Now the payoff pitch home. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
In now, Mike Moustakas. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
Yeah, he's blasted 4 home runs in his last 10 games, too. And he's got that power stroke working right now.
This guy's an absolute nightmare to opposing pitcher. Power to all fields, and he'll take that ball away and drive it for opposite field power.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Harper. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. 32 now for the season. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Stepping up to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, this guy's got the home run and runs batted in thing figured out for the Triple Crown, but he's not in the top 5 in the batting average. And if he wants to win the Triple Crown, so he's going to have to make up a lot of ground.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle. Segura with a sliding stop. The throw to first in time.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he popped him up. Kingery will put this one away, and the side is retired. Tyler Mahle gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Segura.
Here's the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Aquino is in his tracks now. 1 down.
Batting second, the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Here we go. This is on the ground over to first. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Batting third, the right fielder, Bryce.
Here's Bryce Harper now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch, there's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
McCutchen, base runner at first with 1 out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. And this is going to get McCutchen. He's out at second base.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Rhys Hoskins would be next. And he fouls this one off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Racing back the center fielder. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, number 25 for him on the year, and it brings the Phillies back even now with 1 apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him running the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. As you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No, that's down.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff or he's in for a long day.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove the line drive base hit.
So stepping in, JT Realmuto. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Ready with the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up, all even at 1 apiece. In is Joey Votto now. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's got 2 hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once.
Votto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Count 1-0.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
The 2-1.
3 balls. 1.
And they were able to put up double digits in the runs column yesterday, so a similar performance from the lineup would give them a good chance at least at a series sweep.
No doubt about it, Matt. They say often that hitting is contagious, and they hope that carries over. It's not easy to have double-digit knocks in a game, and they're hoping they can break out that ammunition again today.
And this is swung on and missed by Votto, and he's retired for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at-bat, that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Into the box, Aristides Aquino, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
So striding in, Freddie Galvis, and he has been, pardon the cliche, en fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count.
High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Jay Bruce.
Jay Bruce.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1. Bruce, the former New York Met, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom. Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
And in steps Scott Kingery. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sharp ground ball to third. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
In now, Aaron Nola. Now a bunt attempt here. The second for 1. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1.
The batter,
that was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will get foul. 2-1. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Now batting.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Here's Andrew McCutcheon now, down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The Phillies had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early 1-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction.
Behind 0-2 now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. From the belt, the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case,
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Phillies 2 and the Reds 1. Now at the plate, Kurt Casale. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. First delivery to him on the way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fouled off. Full count now, 3-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So here now is the pitcher, Tyler Mahle. A textbook sack bunt situation here. First pitch coming, here it is. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. There's one. Onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
Now that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 4. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready or he's going to throw it right by you.
And he takes a called strike 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bruce has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 2 and the Reds 1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Reese Hoskins. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Bases are empty, one man out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
The last at bat, Manny D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Now the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. Striding in once again, Eugenio Suarez.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it.
And gone up into the second deck.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Nick Castellanos now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Ball, no strike.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Good break on the knuckle curve, but he missed with it. 2-1.
1 strike.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Harper on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, number 44.
Digging in to try it again, Aristides Aquino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike. Ball, that's out.
Aquino is usually a right fielder, but he's playing in left field today.
Come on, Billy.
And it's fouled away. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far.
Get down here.
Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But the Reds are able to square things up on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. While they've certainly hit some balls hard, 5 of their base hits have come from ground balls. In an era where launch angle is king, this appears to be somewhat of a throwback performance. But clearly, there are many ways to success for a team at the plate.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off,
Standing in,
Phillies,
JT Realmuto.
the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Lifted in the air out to right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The left fielder, number 9, Jay Bruce.
So one away here with the bases empty, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. Down.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. Adam Hazley will pinch hit here and finish the at-bat following the injury. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Hazley is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case, he shines in many ways. Lifted in the air to center. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Scott Kingery.
So digging in now, Scott Kingery, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
To the plate now, Aaron Nola. Fouled away. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And he fouls this one off. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Ladies
Adam
and gentlemen,
Hazley will
your
stay in the
attention,
ballgame
please.
now and take over in
This
left
game
field.
for the Phillies. Now playing left field, number 40.
All ready to
Adam
go in the top of the
Hazley.
fifth. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Leading off for Cincinnati, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Galvis, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 9-year Major League vet. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
21.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. And the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Real Muto finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Galvis is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher.
Striding into the box,
Casale.
Kurt Casale reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now the pitch. One out, nobody on. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. And this pitch misses to the Reds catcher. Now 2-1. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The pitcher, number 30, Tyler Malley.
The pitcher, Tyler Malley, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. On its way is pitch number 75, and they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, number 4.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, number 4. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Now the pitch. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Nothing in 2, the pitch.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Hey, Phil, come on.
Fouled off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. On the ground to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Mike.
How frustrating is that, Dan, right there? Guy executes his pitch, batter's still able to dig it out for a knock.
You know, that's a really good pitch, and sometimes as a pitcher, you just have to tip your cap to the batter. Good piece of hitting right there.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes set, the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
2-1. Here it is. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Right side, but it's well foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fouled away. Two and two, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fouled off. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible. But that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
0-1 pitch coming. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Oh, 0-2. Here it is. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball's too high here, 1-0. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. A Ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And as our graphic will illustrate, in terms of team rankings, he's currently second best on this Philly ball club in that department. Digging in, Andrew McCutchen. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Aquino will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Oh, right back to him on the mound. Galvis, and the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. From the stretch, a splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Now the 2-1 pitch is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Come on now, Phil.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Ready for another shot now, Didi Gregorius. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 balls and a strike. Phillies shortstop in front on the count, 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
2 down, runners at first and second. And not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now, 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. He's set. The 3-2. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple through 5, all even at 2-2. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Nicholas Castellanos. Here's the first pitch to him. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Stepping in, Joey Votto. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people and runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
There to take it in is McCutcheon now for route number 2.
The batter, number 44.
At the plate, Aristides Aquino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Nope. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
That evens it up 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit softly on the ground to third. Kingery's there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Reds are down and ordered. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked at 2 apiece. Jose De Leon is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Jose De Leon.
Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
Now the 1-0. High in the air into shallow left center. Aquino comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Adam Hazley.
Into the box now, Adam Hazley. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And now pitch on the way.
Ball 1.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0.
Ball in.
1 out, nobody on. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 2-1 home. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Scott Kingery, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. 1-1.
1-1.
Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Castellanos is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the pitcher, Aaron.
Bryson Stott will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15, Bryson Stott.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. Still without a home run and 4 RBIs. Now the 1-0.
Nope, that's down.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, G.
Big spot here, first and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Nope,
And it's
that's
1-1.
One ball, 1 strike.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Outside, 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
The set and the 2-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Galvis over to his right. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Phillies leave a couple. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Robert Stock is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 89, Robert Stock.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Freddie Galvis. First offering on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Standing in now, Kurt Casale, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A couple of walks for him thus far. Grounded to third. And through into left field. Back-to-back hits have him set up to start the 7th.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jose De Leon. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. From the stretch. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. Segura for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
The batter, number 4.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 4. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Fly ball to straightaway left. Hazley is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
The center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
McCutcheon.
Now here's the pitch.
One ball.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Got him to chase out of the zone that
The right
time.
fielder,
Andrew
number
McCutcheon
3.
is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the seventh inning. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. And he misses here. No, called a strike on the inside corner. Wow, it's 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Now batting, Mike Moustakas. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course, with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out. I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out.
fouled off.
Come on now, Philly.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike. That's
Too
ball
high
four.
that time, and it's 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Scorched to third. One there. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
The right fielder.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope. Come on.
The set and the 1-0.
Ball, that's
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Payoff pitch on its way. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Into the box, Joey Votto. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Left side, but well fouled.
Very good now, Philly.
Ready with the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Gregorius has it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Robert Stevenson will come on in relief now, and he'll be making appearance number 80 on the season thus far.
Robert Stevenson.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Gregorius.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, JT Real Muto.
plate, JT Realmuto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Galvis has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, the left fielder, Adam Hazley.
Now to the plate, Adam Hazley. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
This is skied into short left center. Galvis is calling for it. And that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. And this game is still tied at 2-2. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Jose Alvarez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Josh Harrison is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 7.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and next it'll be the outfielder, Aristides Aquino. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to left. And it's now a 1-run ball game. Into the box, Freddie Galvis. Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Alvarez is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. McCutchen is under it, 1 out.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt Casale.
In now for the Reds, Kurt Casale. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your 2nd out of the inning.
This inning didn't get started the way he hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Philip Irvin will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For Cincinnati, number 6, Philip Irvin.
And they start him with one high and away for ball one. The Phils are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by one, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by one going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Hoskins has got it, and the side is retired. And some dramatics here in the top of the ninth as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up for the Fightin' Phils. It's now 3-2 Cincy. Raisel Iglesias comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Scott Kingery. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Just missing here, 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Fouled away. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
This pitch is popped up. Votto is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Josh Harrison. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
1 out, nobody on. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
No strike.
And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And, oh, no chance for Votto there. It's over his head.
Now batting.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he gets ahead 0-1. Oh and 1 count to pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Well, you could see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Reds will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Cincinnati Reds came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Robert Stevenson wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Raisel Iglesias closes the door for the save, his 34th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.